Okay, so I got to remake my intro. Something happened. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm going to do a shave with my shoulderless Torrey because I need to be sure before I put any work into the scales that this thing is going to shave perfect. And it's not shaving perfect. I mean, it's okay. It's just okay. And I don't think it's worth putting new scales on it at this point because it's a lot of work, and you know, would be my last set of bone scales too. But in this video, I'm going to shave. We're going to use my Rod Neat brush, super soft, slicking my hair back with a little bit of Suavecito, and something I haven't used in a long time. It's a Razor Rock P160. This has a nice. It's kind of like, I can't tell if it's exactly maraschino cherry scent or the almond scent. Kind of because it smells a lot like the almond extract that's used to bake cookies. And I know a lot of you guys out there bake cookies, so don't even mess with me about it. So, and I'm finishing off with something I haven't used in a while too, is my Meersal plastic. This stuff is so good for the face. It's amazing. So, anyway, this is my intro, man. Y'all take care. Anyway, seems like my battery's dying. So, anyway, it's kind of a drag because I don't like to be told what to do, and I hate to kiss up to people. I mean, I give people respect and everything, but it's just that you just don't want to get to a point where people are dominating you. That's kind of how I was thinking about. I'm thinking about trying to develop my writing even better, because when I was in high school and in college, I wrote for the paper, and I wrote a number of different things. Some of it was analytical, some of it was story, some of it was little fantasy, stuff like that. And that always seemed fun to me, and I'm kind of surprised I'm not a writer right now. But the thing was when I was younger, I just had too much energy to sit there in a chair and write, just like some of the art. It's like that Jaguar I did, you know. It took me 8 hours to sit there and draw that, and that's like, you know, rare. I couldn't do that anymore when I was in that age group, but now I probably could. So my wife's in there capsuling up some dehydrated vinegar and turmeric or something in there. She's making a natural antibiotic is what she's doing. And this is what it looks like. We did one batch already. So, yeah. Anyway, so, so she gets this vinegar mixture and she puts it through the dehydrator. And we have it downstairs, open window, fan going, and this thing was just pretty rank, if you ask me. So we suffer through it, and it finally gets dehydrated. So she bought this little pill machine, capsule machine, and you put each side of the capsule in different parts of the machine, and then you fill it with the powder, and you do all that. So we got the end product. But she had to grind it up a little bit because it was clumped up. So she put it in the grinder, just like fill the whole house with this smell. And she's in there coughing, so I got her a particle mask. Anyways, that's what we're doing. Damn, I got an important meeting on Thursday. So I have to have my hair looking just right. Anyway, so I guess that's good enough for me. Let's let this stuff dry. Let's get on with the shave, huh? So, Just got through watching Steve Davidson's video where he's talking about how his commissary frame back didn't shave very well. And that's what got me thinking about this razor, because I've been wanting to shave with it and get a good idea of how it's going to shave. So that's part of the reason for this video. It's been about 3-4 days since I shaved. What the hell's going with the light in here? Razor Rock. This is one of my first soaps. Now, my history is I joined Shave the Man after I started shaving with a straight razor, but I never always used I can't remember the name of that soap you buy in grocery stores, a little white puck. I always use stuff like that, and I didn't really explore. I didn't know there was anything to explore, so I started kind of buying a lot of different soaps just to experiment with, and I had a good time doing all that. So, and just one thing led to another. Next thing you know, I got so many soaps that I really don't need to buy any. So look at that, huh? Alright, frame back, freshly toned, freshly stropped. So I want this razor to work out really well, because it's a pretty unique razor, I think. I mean, you know, shoulderless and everything else. So let's see what it can do. I'm not going to be lenient with it. I'm not going to go over the same area so many times just to try to get it to work. I'm just giving it a fair shot right here. Alright, so right now it seems to be cutting well, but it is tugging. And I think because I have it dialed in pretty much to this point where it's cutting, I can probably spend some more time on the stones and just attempt to refine the edge. I do have something I've been writing for a number of years, that an biography, telling my unique story from my unique point of view. I have about 400 pages actually of it, but I think I need to go through it. I think I need to go through it and probably I think I need to go through it and refine it, and maybe adjust my vocabulary a little bit, just make it sound more intriguing. We're going to a court hearing, and I do good in court. I do really well in court because I was in court so many times for custody. These crazy women. Yeah, such a nice scent. It's not as strong as it used to be, but still a good scent. Okay, final pass. And I gotta get out of here. So. Going over it multiple times right here because that's my trouble spot with every razor, except for the cape. Glides right over that chin. Check it out. Oh yeah, this is worthy of the new scales. The new camel bone scales. The last camel bone scales I did was on my flight, and that's a really good square point, 5/8 square point. But the razor, was thicker where the hinge pin is, and I could never get it to close properly. It was catching about right here, and so I took the pin out and put in a couple washers and did all this stuff, and it just doesn't, it's not right. I did scavenge those scales off another thing that I did, but still it should be. That's just one thing I'm going to mess with again. Okay, Suicide Mom. Well, maybe I'll make a video on how I do the scales. The way you do like the Kieranite scales, for example, Kieranite won't work, it won't chip, it won't fray, it won't shatter, nothing. It's a pretty stable material, and it's heat resistant too. So, but the way you use that kind of material as compared to a bone is a lot different, because with the bone you can't get it hot because it'll warp. So when you're shaping it with your sander, for example, you got to dip it in cold water, and I don't mean just put it in there and just take it right back out. Put it in there and give it a chance to cool, because you will ruin your scales. if you don't do that. And once you warp a set of scales, then there's no recovery from it. And I learned that from I did some scales for Robert Moore, and I just I was dipping it and everything, but it still warped. So so you learn all these things as you kind of go through them, and you just got to apply them to your craft, No stinging at all. Okay. I think I want to get a haircut. Look at this sticking up right there. Anyway, I don't need too much that to be on my face for too long. Make it a nice, perfectly smooth shave. So let's do the Thayer's Witch Hazel. I do like the rose. And here's something else I haven't used in a long time. The Mearsal Plastic. This stuff. It's got a really super clean smell. And it's just perfect for your face. It's just, this is one of the top things that I use if I have problems. Looks like a little bit of cut right there. All right, so I got a good shave today, huh? Where is my lid? Okay, I just used the Razor Rocks P1000 Italian soap, Spanish aftershave, the Mearsal plastic, and I used the American shoulderless Torrey. Yeah, Torrey. Y'all take care. And remember, even if you're making capsules with vinegar and turmeric and it's giving you the sneezes, it's still a good day for a shave and a slick back. Later.